Hey guys, hope that you're doing just great. Today we're gonna see a listening and a bit of grinding. I know maybe you are sick of it, you are tired of grinding. I totally understand, but do not worry, hang in there, okay? We're almost done, we're almost on holidays, so just hang in there, okay? And it's going to be very short grinding, okay? And a lot of listening. Today is basically listening class, okay? So let me just share in here the screen just to let you know our class. Hold on for a second. Is right here. So hope everybody can see it. So today basically is listening and all the vocabulary. Okay. So this is explore the limits of humor. Basically, just vocabulary. Okay. So this is vocabulary, the practical jokes. Okay. So you can just know the pronunciation and how you can apply them. Okay. Let me just play it.
Practical jokes. Read and listen.
A practical joke.
Be the butt of a joke.
Can take a joke. Be a good sport.
Be in bad taste. Be in poor taste.
Cross the line.
Now listen again and repeat.
I think there's not necessarily just
A practical joke.
Okay. So yeah, basically here is too short, it's too simple, too easy just to understand it, okay? So yeah, and the grading maybe you can apply when maybe, I don't know, 2, 3 of them, but please just try to be extensive, okay? Some of you think that I'm not checking your grading, but yeah, I'm just reading it and you just grade just for the grade, okay? It's so simple. You need to grade more. You are in almost in college, okay? So from now on, I'm going to be very punctual about the extension of your gradings, okay? Okay, I'm going to explain that later. Today we're going to, well, not today. Right now we're going to continue with listening. We're going to wrap on that part, okay? Just go ahead with this one.
Listen to a description of a practical joke a doctor played on another doctor. Complete each statement about the practical joke you heard described.
I've got a good one. My dad was famous for playing jokes on people. Usually they were in pretty good taste, but this one may have crossed the line.
Really? What did he do?
Well, I'll tell you the whole story. My dad was the chief of staff at Claremont Hospital. You know, they have a huge psychiatric ward with patients who have to be kept under lock and key. Well, one day, this young doctor, Dr. Adams, the butt of the joke, asks my dad to arrange for him to visit the ward.
Uh-huh.
Well, my dad invites him to come to the ward at 3. But before Adams gets there, my dad goes to the guard at the ward and tells him that he's going to admit a patient who thinks he's a doctor. My dad says to just go ahead and let this guy examine the other patients.
Oh no, I can see what's coming.
Yeah, so at 3, my dad brings Dr. Adams to the ward and then leaves. Adams starts examining the patients, and at 4 o'clock, he asks the guard to let him out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. Adams tells the guard, "Okay, I'm ready to go now." And the guard says, "Sit down, you're not going anywhere." So Adams says, "But I'm Dr. Adams." And the guard says, "Yeah, right, and I'm Napoleon."
That's terrible.
Well, maybe so. Anyway, eventually my dad came back to the ward and straightened everything out. It's a good thing Adams could take a joke.
I would have killed him. Adams was a really good sport.
Okay, guys, so this was a listening. You need to choose, it was letter A or letter B, okay? And another listening when you hear is only just to repeat it one more time. So this is the first grading, okay? It's so short as I promised to you, okay? It's just listen again. You can just backshift the audio. I want you to summarize it, okay? Here it says, listen again and grade a summary of this story using exactly indirect speech. You already know how to use it. It's only to retell the story, okay? Then compare summaries with a partner. This is just note, okay? It's only by yourself and try to summarize it, okay? This is your first grading, okay? Let's continue with it with another listening. Hold on for a second.
Listen to people who were the butt of practical jokes. Speaker 1.
You won't believe what my friends did to me last night. You know, I just got a new car and I was so excited. I invited a couple of friends out to dinner to celebrate. So when we get to the restaurant, they tell me to park in the lot instead of on the street. The car will be safer there, they said. Well, you know how it is with a new car. You really don't want anything to happen to it. So we finish dinner, and when we get to the car, there's this note from some woman apologizing for scratching my car. I couldn't believe it. So I start walking around the car looking for the damage, but I can't see anything wrong. Then my friends all start cracking up. It turns out they have left the note on the card as a joke. It was all made up. Boy, did I feel dumb. But no harm done. Once I got over the shock, I was fine. Those guys. Don't worry, I'll get even with them someday.
Speaker 2.
A couple of years ago, my friend Alex helped me get a job as a salesperson where she worked, over at Lakeside Department Store. Well, on my first day on the job, Alex was showing me the ropes, and she asked me if I'd been told yet about the first-year reward program. I said no, and she seemed kind of surprised. So she tells me that on your first day, new employees get to pick out something from the store worth up to $500. And at the end of the year, if you make your sales quota, you get to keep it for free as a sort of reward. So Alex tells me I'm supposed to walk around and choose something and then let the manager know what it is. It was still early and the store was pretty empty, so I figured it'd be a good time to browse. All of a sudden, the manager shows up and asks me what I'm doing walking around looking at everything. Why aren't I at my counter waiting for customers? I wasn't sure what to say. I mean, it dawned on me that this was some big joke on me. So I figured I'd better say something. I just told him I wanted to get familiar with what the store was selling so I could do a good job. But inside, I was pretty ticked off at Alex. I could have gotten fired. Oh, did I mention that Alex is my ex-friend?
Speaker 3.
Someone actually played a practical joke on me in the office about a month ago. Because I'd gotten some long email attachments I needed to print out for the general manager, I'd come in super early. She was going to make some big PowerPoint presentation that morning, and I wanted to be sure the printer was free. So I turn on the computer, and I can't get any of the files to open. I'm about to panic when all of a sudden this message pops up on the screen saying, "I'm taking a break. I'll be back in a half an hour." I thought, what? The computer's telling me it's taking a break? And then I totally freaked. How am I going to get this done in time? I get up to ask this guy who sits right across from me and who always comes in early if he could give me a hand, when all of a sudden he starts laughing his head off. It seems the jerk had turned off my keyboard and connected his wireless keyboard to my computer and programmed the message onto my screen as some kind of practical joke. I should have known. He's always doing this sort of thing. I have to admit, it was pretty clever. And in retrospect, it was pretty funny. And P.S., it turned out he took pity on me and helped me get all the printing in time.
Now listen again to complete the chart.
I think it's not necessary.
Use the
to repeat it one
vocabulary.
time. Okay, basically, this is a joke. How did the person react? Okay, so it just only a few notes. Take the notes and try to use the vocabulary here. Okay, so let's move with the frame ideas. Here is only used to score how funny do you find this text, okay? This little paragraph. This is up to you by yourself, so take your time just to read it, okay? Any word that you have for doubt or you don't know the meaning of any word, just write it and just text me, okay? But I'm hoping that you find it pretty easy. Okay, the second grading in here, I don't want you to do letter B, just ignore letter B, okay? only focus on letter C in here. This is the second grading. So this in here says, when do you think a practical joke crosses the line? Have you ever played a practical joke on someone else? What was a joke and what happened? Of course, use the vocabulary, okay? And the third one says, what is your opinion of practical jokes in the workplace? In here, in your case, it's not like a work, an American work, maybe in the school, okay? Are they ever acceptable? And explain why, okay? So guys, I won't ask you for extension in here. I don't want you to feel pressure about the extension, okay? So this is up to you. I won't ask you for a whole page. I won't ask for a half page. It's up to you. I just want you to show me how good are you in grading, okay? So I'm going just to score them as good as you can grade. And for the people who are tired about grading and only show me maybe 3 lines, 4 lines, it's up to you, okay? But yeah, I just want you to grade, okay? But really grade. It's not only just point A, it's funny. Point B, something like that. I don't want that, okay? Because lately I was reading maybe grading of you, and I don't know, maybe you're tired about that. But show me your best. Show me your best grading in here. Show me, okay? And please use this kind of vocabulary that you can see here. Recycle the language. It was so hysterical, hilarious. It was too much, too funny. I didn't get it. What was so funny about it? It went over my head. Seriously, that just isn't done. And it was kind of ridiculous, offensive, and silly. Okay, you can apply those words in here. Just try me. Try your best. Show me that you can grade so great and perfect. Okay, so it's up to you. Okay, so guys, today it is simple. It's so short, listening and grading, and well, maybe this is only 1 hour, so maybe I can extend the time just to send your evidence. Okay, so of course maybe not all punctual at 3 p.m. but maybe at 4:30 you have time. Okay, I'm giving you time just to show me how good is your grading. Okay, so hope that you can amaze me and surprise me. Have a wonderful day, guys, and see you tomorrow. Bye.